Hello, this is Iron Bill, back again with another video. Today is Thursday, the 23rd of May. In about an hour or so, I'll be leaving for our trip. So I wanted to let you know that I have some pre-recorded videos ready to go. I'm releasing them on Wednesdays and Sundays, I think, is what I have scheduled for the next couple of weeks. What I'm going to show you today is a little out of order for all of that, and it's just something I picked up this morning. I thought I would have a send-off video, I guess, and I'm really enjoying changing it up a little bit. I'm playing Voidlock, and I'm using Elsie's rifle and an Unending Tempest, I believe, in this one. So this is just a little 6v6 action. I won't be playing again until after the final shape drops, so you'll all have a leg up on me. I won't be back until at least Thursday, following the Tuesday release, and probably won't be able to play the game until Friday that week. So I won't be raid ready, that's for sure, and it's okay. I don't know that I would raid on the first weekend or the first day anyway. I just don't know. But that said, let's go ahead and roll the video, get this going. I don't have a lot of time to make this, so I need to get going. So I really have been trying to try some different weapons, and oh, there we go. And the reason I switched to Voidlock again is I like the mobility better. There are a lot of things I do like about the Solar Warlock. Being able to drop that well right on a zone and kill a bunch of people is cool, but that's 50-50 because if they're shut down supers ready to go, I'm not going to be able to do that anyway. All right, so I don't make very good shots to start off, but I do finish him off. I win the duel, and I use my mobility to get me out of that situation where he might close with a shotgun or try to if it was a Titan, if he might try to shoulder charge me or whatever, something I really can't effectively do even with Icarus Dash on a Solar Warlock. So yeah, and I get this blink back almost immediately. I could run the helmet for that, but I'm using Eye of Another World because that is going to help regenerate my abilities quicker, including my grenade. So I don't use my well very much because I'm not staying very stationary. What I'm doing here is cutting back and forth between B and C. On this map, you really want to control B and C. This gives you a big open area, especially if I'm running the Void Warlock like I am right now. I want to have head space so I don't bump my head whenever I do the blink, and which can be problematic. Okay, so far we're doing fine. I mean, we are, capping the zones the way we should. I should have whipped out my Unending Tempest there. I'm standing in a solar grenade, but I blink out of it. I have some play that is scheduled for release that actually happened before this that I was not doing that so well. This actually comes at a place where I'm becoming more familiar again with running this class. So it's going to wind up looking better than some of the later videos are going to look. Okay, I know he's over there. I know he's around the corner. I know he's trying to trap Dwarf Spider, so I crouch off the radar. And he's going to get impatient. I know he will. Because he doesn't see me there. As long as... Yeah, there he is. He's trying to creep around the corner. Had him ready to go. Now, he won't make that mistake again. You see I'm still struggling with the jump to get up there. That's the only thing about Blink is that you have that issue about easily navigating. And I can't really reliably bridge that gap and get over behind him like I would like to. I would float with a Warlock, Solar Warlock, if I was on any kind of a... Well, I could do it here too, but I don't want to give up the Blink. I didn't realize that was an enemy, whatever those particles were from the gun. And walked right into it, but was able to come back and close on the person. And looks like they're going to go for C. It doesn't appear like they're coming in here, and they are indeed going for C, and they're going for heavy. So we'll put some on this guy. We're kind of in the zone here, and then I look over and see that C is being taken, and I realize that if I take that line, I'm going to get gunned down. I need some cover. And so they may get the zone, but I'm not going to give up a kill when they have zone advantage on top of it. I'm going to fire down the shield because I don't want a Titan rolling up there and getting an overshield. And then I'm going to move in. As I get in here, I see that I'm going to be able to take it because the fight apparently is centered on B. I do have this fellow here who's going to make a move. And we've got one right there. And I'm able to finish him off. I'm on a 10 streak at this point in time, and I get the warning, and I start thinking, you know, am I on track for a wee ran? The way the game is playing right now, kind of. You know, I'm playing my life pretty well. That's 11 right there. So I'm thinking, all right, I don't get too many of those. Let's see if I can make this happen. All right, so there's 12. But what that does when that gets in my head is it makes me start playing really super cautiously. And I don't know that I really needed to do that. I mean, the way those medals work is you either get them or you don't, you know. If I was like at 17, there's 14. If I was like 17, I'd be like, all right, I really need to be careful here. But I should have just played. I wanted to get a peek up there and see where he was. I'm at 14. I don't think I got that one. Still at 14. And see, I backed out of the fight. And I really didn't need to do that. I mean, I needed to help my teammates. So I kind of messed up here. There's 15. 16. 17. So I'm at 17 right now. I wasn't counting at the time. I'm doing that now for the first time. So you can understand why I was doing this. It doesn't make it the right move. It's why I did it. So I was just waiting for the opportunity to get a few more kills. And we're pretty far up on this team right now. And then I make the fatal push. I know he's right around that corner. I know that he is. What I don't know is that there are two of them. And I see my teammate go in here. He pushes in on this guy. That fellow kills him. I step into the grenade. I have to back out of it, or if he steps out there, he's going to get me. So I'm going to do a rotation here. See if I can help protect C while I'm over here. Let's see if okay, I got credit for that. That's 18. So here I am at 18. And once again, we're pushing for this zone. This guy's going to be smart. He's going to back up again. I've got somebody on my left. I feel the push. I figure go and get him. 19. And this is where I die. Right at the gates. 19. I didn't know that till right this very minute that I was at 19 for the Wii Ran. So after that, I was like, all right, you know, I can kind of loosen up and play this. Now, this Elsie's, the other side of this is, too, that this Elsie's really needs some range to be effective. I mean, if you get right up in the grill, its handling is not good enough to actually be able to play super close. And I'm not as comfortable with my Unending Tempest as I am my Heliocentric. It's a good one, don't get me wrong, but I've not played it in a while, and it is not the same level of comfort. I have a ton of confidence in my Heliocentric. Okay, so these guys are playing Trapdoor Spider again, and it seems like this is just replaying over and over. But I'm going to use my Nova there, and if anyone's left in there, they're going to be gone. So I step into the grenade. That's kind of a silly move on my part. Twice I've done that on that zone. They've got C. They're spawning back here. I really want C back, but I can't take it myself. And so I'm going to back up. Let these guys jump out, which they inevitably will. I should not have reloaded there. I would have had an easy kill. And if I'm going to reload, do it under cover. You know, because I never did fully recover before re-engaging in that fight. And I could have actually had an opportunity there for some chaining there. This gun is strong at that range. That would have been a good fight for me to get into, as long as I was peeking, which I didn't do. All right, so creeping in here. I know he's going to fight for it. I know I would. And so got somebody on my left, got somebody on the backside. There's where I bumped my head on the indoors, but the blink did get me out of it. All right, so we've got somebody on the zone. We've got company. I know based on where the fire is coming from, this person's right around the corner. He's head glitching down there, it looks like. And I got somebody on the left again. And this is the Unending Tempest. It took a long time to get that kill. And he was distracted. If he'd been focusing on me, that may have turned out different. So I'm going to be searching around for something in that kinetic slot that would be better. I've got a couple buzzards I think might do. All right, there are 2 of them, or at least back there. I'm going to back up, reposition, maybe take a different angle. 1 minute. And yeah, there's that shoulder charge I was talking about. I could shotgun in that situation, but if I miss, he's got me. And I'm getting enough kills that I could have run a shotgun there. I've got a great Wastelander that would have been good in this particular fight. But if I'm not getting kills, it cripples me to have a gun that has no ammunition. And then I have to rely solely on a mid to long range pulse rifle. And you know, if you have people rushing you all the time, that's not a good thing to do. So if you wonder why I run double primaries a lot, that's why. Because not all my fights are situations where I can reliably get kills. All right, so he's right around the corner. We'll go submachine gun again. It's the same guy. He's doing the same thing. And as long as he doesn't close on me like that and stays that distance, submachine gun's going to chew him up. That's an okay fight. If he were rushing me with a shotgun, I would have all kinds of problems. I'd have to, see it coming and blink away. But that is kind of the point of this, is that I do have the opportunity to blink away or blink past him. If he rushes me, I could blink the other way and go over his head, or left, right. I've got options. Icarus Dash, he's only going to take me so far, and he's going to easily track me. So here we go. 26 defeats, 14 on the zone advantage, and 3 zones captured. I didn't capture a lot of zones, but I did help control lanes. If on that map you control C and B, you win. I mean, you just win. Because assuming that you pretty much trade kills, which we had a slight edge on kills, ish. I mean, but yeah, kind of. Our top 2 guys were the top 2 guys in the lobby, but that really wasn't the difference there, because they closed it. I mean, they got it closer. It's just that we managed more zone control kills. I mean, we just had it. So that's the name of the game. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the play, and I'm looking forward to being back. I'm going to miss being away from the game for 2 weeks, but I think it'll be a good break, and I'll really be hungry for it when I get back. So with all that said, this is Iron Bill thanking you for watching and signing out.